What's up, keto people? Who wants to try some chicken poppers? Yeah, I'm calling them chicken poppers. They are really great. I cooked them up in lard. However, I think I'm probably going to go back to coconut oil. I'll kind of explain that later. But anyway, they are really, really good. Anyway, here's how to make them. Okay, guys. So what we're starting out with is I have here, I think this is about 1/4 of a cup of hot sauce and 1 egg. Now I got Sweet Baby Ray's hot sauce. The only ingredients are cayenne pepper, vinegar, water, salt, xanthan gum, and dried garlic. Don't do what I did, and I've had this in my fridge for a while now, before the strict keto thing. I just, I was thinking I could use this, but I didn't realize it was buffalo wing, and the ingredients, like the third one, or no, maybe 4th or 5th one, is canola oil, and canola oil is bad. So make sure when you get the Frank's hot sauce that you don't get the wings buffalo, because I had to go to the store, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to try Sweet Baby Ray's, because I loved all the rest of their stuff, even though I can't have it now because of the oils. Anyway, so that's about 1/4 of a cup, a little more, a little less, and 1 egg to do a little wash. And then I have some chicken tenders. Obviously you can do chicken tenders, but I want to make these little chicken poppers. Really, I should, a lot of people have used latex gloves. They don't like the, germy and stuff, but I'm just not one of those people. So I'm just going to chop it up much like our friendly Chick-fil-A. Okay, and I'm just going to cut all these up. Yeah. And then I will come right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. It's been a few hours. They've been, the chicken has been kind of marinating in the sauce and the egg in the fridge for a few hours. And now, because I kind of did this on the fly, what I have here is I have 1/4 of a cup of almond flour and a little bit more, like maybe 1/3 of a cup of crushed pork rinds, which I ground up in the food processor. If you don't do that, use a straight rolling pin and in like a plastic bag, roll them out, get your aggressions out, whatever. I also put in a couple of dashes of chipotle pepper seasoning, just for like a little bit of smokiness. But then what I'm going to do is and now I have a 1/2 teaspoon here, but I think I'm going to do like a little bit less than a 1/2 teaspoon, if you get my drift. So, just a little bit less than that. That is some garlic powder there. Here we have some paprika. I'm going to put a couple of dashes, well, maybe a little bit more of cayenne pepper in there because I love it. I'm only going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper in there. Salt it up. No less than salt. And then I'm actually going to put a couple of dashes of oregano, just because I kind of like that little flavor, that extra little, what is that, note in there. Now, this I have here is Cajun seasoning that I have made on my own, and I'll try to put a card up here for my Cajun seasoning, which is in my Cajun chicken Alfredo, I think, video. If not, whatever is up here has the Cajun seasoning in it, because if you look, some of your Cajun seasonings will have maltodextrin in them if you bought them from the store. So if you look and you see that it does have it in there, avoid it and make your own. I've got a recipe up there. Hopefully I have it up there. If not, I'll put it in description below. But I'm gonna do a full 1/2 teaspoon on that. All right, these should be very flavorful. More than likely, I'm going to end up with way more of this unbreading than I need, but better to have way more than to have less and have to make it all over again. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is just bread them up. Oh, I'm very excited because I have lard. I tested this recipe out earlier today, and where has lard been all my life? Now, I will say there is some that say hydrogenated or whatever, and if they say hydrogenated, then that probably means there's trans fats in there, and the trans fats are the bad fats that we don't want. But after reading more and more, and this is why I'm not going to do the brand, because I don't want to say one way or the other. Some people are saying no on this brand, some people are saying yes on this brand, but the majority of it was a yes, and that's why I'm using this brand. But to each their own. I think if you actually go to Thrive Market, what they said, Thrive Market does have some that is fully, with the not hydrogenated sort of stuff. I mean, like when you look at the ingredients and it says that, it might be an issue, but this particular brand does say, even though, people do say and it's not true. Anyway, so I do have the lard here. I guess I'll find out in a few days. But I'm just gonna get these all breaded and then slap them in here, and then I will come back. Hey guys, I'm back. So really quick on the lard, it's just really best to get it from the meat shop, or Thrive Market has some really good ones. I'm gonna switch back to coconut oil, not because it's not fantastic, because it really is really good, but I just don't know on the trans fat versus non-trans fat and the hydrogenated stuff. And this one claims it's fully hydrogenated, which means it's not half, and the half one is the one where they introduce trans fats and just all this kind of, it's like become this whole thing. So I'm just gonna push that to the side, just be like, okay, I'm gonna stick to my coconut oil. In the meantime, here we go with my buffalo chicken poppers. Now I will say, the buffalo taste isn't really that much, so I'm a little mildly disappointed on that. So I'll probably just end up calling it chicken poppers, or Cajun chicken poppers, because it does have a little more of the Cajun flair. Anyway, here's Freddy's. The Freddy's sauce that I made in the previous video. Yeah, it's Freddy's sauce, and then there's ketchup, that sugar-free ketchup, which is sucralose in it. So if you are sensitive to sucralose, don't do it. If you are not, you're okay to have it in moderation. Anyway, this is really, really good. I didn't really figure the macros on it, considering I use lard. I'm going to go back to coconut fat and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, that's all the time I have. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you next time.